Hello. Is this thing on? Hi, friends. Welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday, and happy Vanguard Day for those who celebrate. For those that have no clue what I'm talking about, it's badly dangerous. Hi. Thank you for the posture check. I just got in. This one I want. And I am once again joined by the Quacken. Hey, Nikki! Yeah! Hello, hello. Yeah, I should. Hi, Cogsworth. Hi, Hammer! Hi, San. Hi, Zbadian. And hi, anyone who's lurking. I hope you're all doing well. My hair is frizzy today. It needs a wash, but I also want to bleach it again soon, so... Decisions. Decisions. Also, the urge. Because I've been growing this out for months, right? But the urge to just cut this right back off again. And just have my side shave is real. It's real, friends. It's really real. I would take a sippy, but I forgot to fill my hydration. And I forgot my can of drink that I was going to put in here. It's okay, buddy. Oh, geez. You've never seen that one? Sorry, I scared him. I startled him. Did I startle you, bud? Yeah? You want to see it? It's okay. You don't have to. Do you want to boop it? No? He's like, absolutely the fuck not. Get that thing away from me. And you're right. You're so right. He's very unhappy about it. Yeah. Just invading his personal space like that. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Hunk! Yes. Definitely. Menacing hunk. Let me mute while I fill my red hydration. There we go. I can speak. Sometimes, but not today, apparently. There we go. But yeah. It's oh right. It's actually right over the correct area. I'm living in sports bras at the moment. I have one bra that currently fits properly, and I have two sports bras that I wash and alternate. Also, I think it's time to remove the dust again. Hold on, chat. Hold your breath. I should do this before stream. I know. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting until my camera starts doing the focusy thing. There we go. Want some summer clothes today, so expect rain and cold temperatures soon? Gotcha. Manifesting. Inhales as soon as you get close. And you go on all the dust. This is my hydration. Do you want to boop it? Good bird. Booped it. He's blessed now. That's it? Again? Oh, two blessings. Good bird. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, fine, 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 fine. You want to blow your nose? Come on, then. Here, blow your nose. Do it. There we go. That's it. There we go. Well done. Well done. Yeah. Yeah, I should really start doing that before stream. Like I said, I forget it's a thing until my camera starts doing the autofocus. Yeah. Hi, Ron. Welcome on in. Right, I was saying, new goal up. Again, absolutely no obligation to anyone to donate. But we fucking smashed it. In case you missed it last stream, Astacon was incredibly generous, and many other people have been incredibly generous as well. And we finished the goal for the Steam Deck for Kieran. And then I said, I was gonna save up for a tattoo, but then I realized I need new bras. So, the thing is, up until last year, so for about a decade, I've had edema in my legs, and I was told, no clue, can't help you. Up until I needed to get orthopedic shoes last year, and they said, we can't measure your feet because there's so much fluid in those, you're gonna need compression. So fast forward to now, I recently needed a new bra, so I got measured again to get the proper size, and it turns out I've gone down 2 cup sizes. I've lost a ridiculous amount of fluid in my legs thanks to the compression clothing that I now have that I need for the edema. But apparently that also means that fluids in other regions of my body are shifting, you know, gravity. They're all shifting down. Meaning that I've gone down 2 cup sizes. Bras are ridiculously expensive, but I had a look and there is a sale going on. And I can get 2 bras for 130. So I was like, bet. Wait, even if then I can still get one, because I have one that fits and I have 2 sports sports bras that fit me that I'm alternating at the moment. So yeah, that is what that goal is for, friends. To get 2 properly fitted over-the-shoulder boulder holders. That's the story. And there you go. Finding chest things that are actually comfortable and fit properly is such a journey. It is! It really is. Like, the good thing is that now I got fitted at a store. I know what size I am in my favorite brand. And I can get them online, which is cheaper than getting them in the store. So, you know, that's why it's 2 and not just 1. But yeah, I'm definitely considering, you know, for my next trip to the UK, I'm definitely bringing some extra money, and whoever the fuck I'm staying with is gonna have to suffer through me going lingerie shopping, because they're much cheaper in the UK. Because of my size, it's just more common there than it is here. It's wild, but that's the way it is. Gonna be a good test of friendship. I know. I think all of my friends are gonna be like super normal about it. They're like, yeah, you need new clothes, sure. That just happens to be a bra. All right, go shopping. You're wearing Rainbow Ghost comfort top. That's what it says on the tin, though. It's very comfortable. Nice. Bavism is a great shop for underwear for bigger chests. Ooh. Will be the first time we've done that. Yeah, see? Yeah, no, I know everyone can be, like, super normal about it. Because it's like, yeah. I need that. Hi, babe. It makes me proud when the very trans friendly. Hell yeah. I found a really nice IRL store that I go to nowadays that is not too far from here. It's a bit out of the way, but not like super much. Are you still good? Oh, your batteries are dying. I forgot to charge you again. Whoops. That's on me, chat. Oh well. Might as well turn it off. It's gonna be tricky, buddy, because I'm gonna invade your space. Yeah, I'm gonna invade your space with my mirror so I can do my makeup. Yeah. He's like, the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, see, it's you! Yeah, it's you! Oh my! Yeah. It's you right there. Yeah. If it's our bras, so many would definitely go there. Nice! Yeah, I have been wearing what do you call them? Boxer shorts for years now. Some are designed for people with a different anatomy than I have, and some are designed for people with my anatomy, but both of them are equally comfortable. They're just it's very comfy. It's also because in those, because they are a bit longer, they go onto the legs as well instead of just trying to fit the curve of your ass. They actually fit my ass. Again, with the edema, it's been a journey. But yeah, no, those are still good. I just need bras that fit. But yeah, I found a really nice shop that is not too far from here. That is very they're very friendly. They're very diverse. I have no doubt they would be very welcoming to trans people as well. And they've helped me enormously. But they also have mannequins, and there's not just the tiny sized mannequins you usually see, but they have fat mannequins. It's so cool. It's like, hell yeah, they exist. It's not that fucking hard. It's just that a lot of shops don't. But yeah, that's where I got my bathing suit that fits me properly. They were able to help me. They're very nice. But yeah, they also have the big mannequins. That was honestly what drew me into that shop in the first place. It's like, holy shit, they have mannequins of people of my body type? Hell yeah. And like, sure, you pay a little bit extra, but like you get the service and the welcome and everything. It's just that, you know, I don't always have hell, I don't have money to spare to get a bra, let alone to pay for that little bit extra for the service. I did last time because I really needed a fitting bra. So, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, people that say that bras are uncomfortable, that are not dysphoric about their chest, mind. That's an important distinction. But yeah, no. If you are not, if you're happy with your tits, let's put it that way, and you wear bras, but you're like, they're uncomfortable, get a fitting. Go to, and I'm not talking to the big brand name brands. I'm talking go find a lingerie shop that is not just one big A brand and actually get fitted. Yeah, what you dancing for? What you seeing? Are you finally having a look at the things that are behind me? Is that it? Is that what gets you excited now? Yeah? So excited. There's things. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on behind me. Some of the branches have fainted because it got so warm in this room that the glue let go. The glue actually let go. Oh, speaking of glue, I had an allergic reaction because I had the 24-hour heart monitor thing. I got an allergic reaction to the glue. And then let's see if there's anything doxing on here. No, they didn't actually put a sticker on here. That's good. But yeah, no, I got cream for it. And it's already soothing so much. Holy shit. But yeah, no. I talked to the cardiologist finally because they were supposed to call me yesterday. There was an appointment for it in the calendar yesterday. They were supposed to call me with the results, right? Of the they were supposed to call me with the results of the ultrasound of my heart that I had on Friday and the 24-hour track thing. But they didn't call yesterday. I waited patiently. And they didn't call. Okay, sure. I looked it up in the online portal and then it said, oh, yeah, the appointment has been cancelled. We'll try again tomorrow. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean the appointment has been cancelled? It didn't say why. It didn't say anything. It just said cancelled, new appointment today. And, I don't know. I forgot to ask because I had a bit of a meltdown earlier, which is, you know, fine, but it kind of resets your brain. And I forgot to ask why it was cancelled, but it was the specialist anyway that was referred to, who called me and was like, "Oh yeah, your ultrasound's looking perfect. We already established that last week with the guy that did the ultrasound. You know, when I was tits out on the examination table and we're dancing around awkwardly around a towel that I didn't really need it. But yeah, we established that my heart is looking fine, and you can't even... There were no signs of obesity around my heart either, because sometimes with people that are obese, the heart will have a thicker muscle because it needs to work harder, right? It needs to pump more. But that was not the case. That is not the case with my heart. So that's good. That's good news. And then they... yes? Can I help you? Oh, you owe someone. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Someone wants a bath. This what you want? Yeah, okay. This what we want. Want a bath? I'll close this. There. Don't be offended. Don't ask for a bath and then be offended that you get one. You did this yesterday too. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Better? Yeah? Okay. Soaking wet chicken. So that's all good. My heart is looking great, and then from the EKG, the 24-hour heart monitor that I wore, they could see that, yeah, I did indeed get spikes. There was one in particular that stood out that was 155 BPM after I walked up the stairs. So, you know, there's definitely something going on there. And I was like, okay, do we need to redo this? Because the things accidentally got loose and I ended up having to stick them back on at like 2 a.m. and it was 30 degrees that day. He's like, no, we got the data we need for now, but if there's an indication from the tilt table test, which we're still getting, I was like, yes, good, in November, then we can do it again. It's like, okay. Okay, let's do that then. So yeah. All is as expected. Which is good. That's another thing that we can take off the list. Like, okay. There's no reason that the edema could be caused by a faulty heart. So that's good. I like to know that my heart's not faulty, you know? I prefer that. Very much. But it's scary and wet. Hi, Nix. Yeah, it is. He's a little shit. So like progress is being made. Yeah, we're getting there. He was actually a lot nicer today than he was last time I was there. I think because he's now seen like results of, oh, okay, there's actually something going on there. And also, like, especially because my heart is not showing any signs of obesity, even though I clearly am. I was like, okay, the heart's looking good, so what the fuck's going on. So yeah, I'm still getting that tilt table test in November. Because he said it's very important to do that, because then you can see if there's actually something going on with the autonomous nervous system or no. Which is, you know, what I want to know. Yeah. Still moving forward, which is good. Right. Yeah, but you're making this a little bit more difficult than usual. It's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm vibing. I have to work around my, um, my mirror. Is this better? You look better. I'm gonna blue eyes. Yeah. Mr. Blue Eyes. Ecofit phobia. Yeah, same. Same. So that's why I'm fighting. You know, I don't want to say I'm used to it, but I kind of am. But I've also learned how to stand up for myself now. But, you know, I shouldn't be used to it. That's the fucking thing. Sadly, here we are. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Like I said, I have to work around it. Ah, fuck me. Okay. You curious, baby? Yeah? You curious what I'm doing? I've had him for so long that he doesn't even flinch anymore when I put on makeup, when I change hair color, when I cut my hair, change glasses. He's seen it all. He's seen it all, haven't you, baby? Yeah. Standing up to it, yeah. Yeah, shit, it's even a thing. Yeah, exactly. But I'm standing up for myself. And I'm learning to find ways to nicely say, hey, okay, sure, I get it, but what if I wasn't fat? What would you do? Because that's what we're gonna do. There you go. My mascara decided to be dramatic, so I'm making a little eyeliner art. Mm, in a different way, Roan, but that is because doctors here are trained differently. Doctors here are trained to ask the patient what they want, what they expect from their doctors. So not less in a sense of what you want, what do you expect me to do about it, what would you like me to do about it, but more, what are you expecting from me? Which can be a really daunting question and sometimes feel like it, well, what do you want me to do about it? Type of thing, but it's not how that is meant. It really is meant like, okay, what do you as a patient expect from me? It's but it's it really depends on who is asking and how they're phrasing it, you know, and in what way it comes across. But that is how they're trained nowadays, to give the patient more control over their own process instead of here's what we're gonna do. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, it could be phrasing like, I expect you to do everything in your power to figure out what is causing this. Another thing I like to tell my doctors is I don't want treatment of symptoms. I want to find the cause. And if we can treat symptoms in the meantime, that's great, that's grand, but I want to find the cause, which is why that this edema thing has been going on for more than a year. Like, the actual process of figuring out what the fuck is going on, what is causing this, has been over a year, even though I've had a decade of having edema. Because when I went to the doctors that decade ago, it's more like 12 years at this point, they said, yeah, that's edema, but you're too young to get diuretics, so there's nothing I can do for you. And now, you know, I have the capacity to think, okay, if I'm too young for diuretics, I'm also too young to have this edema, so what the fuck are we gonna do? But yeah, back then I didn't. So I just walked out of the doctor's office thinking for well over 10 years that there was nothing they could do for me. Turns out that was just a prick. You know? They present the options. Yeah, for neurodivergent people, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I got told that for a very long time. And also, like, do you really want to, like, especially for, things like autism, like, do you really want to pursue this diagnosis? Because then what? And it's like, I know, and I can figure out more about myself and be more kind to myself, you know? But there's definitely also a stigma against it, which is why I'm very careful who I tell about my autism diagnosis, especially medical professionals. I love this lipstick. This color is so good. Does it remind me of low oxygenated blood? Also, yes. Is that why I like it? maybe. I don't know. I just like the color. Looks good on me. I mean, there's no cure. There's always some sort of treatment because, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very nice lipstick. Yeah. I'm just not too happy about the brand, but I've tried looking for this exact color from a different brand, and I've not found it. I used to have this one as just like a lipstick, a cream lipstick, but now I've got the liquid lipstick. It's by MAC, and I really wish I could find it from a brand that is cruelty-free and does more for, you know, sustainability and such. But alas, I tried. I tried and I failed, and I still wanted that color, so I got it. I have. I have been on so many, like, I have not tried that brand specifically, but it was really about the color. I've tried so many comparison sites where people, you know, can film themselves like, oh, this lipstick really looks like this one. And then I got that one and I'm like, no. Because like, they said that this one... Okay, so the camera makes this one a lot more pink. But like, you see? I was like, no, they're not the same. They're really not. Even though this one gets also really nice and dark, but it has too much of a pink hue. It's too warm. No, it's too cold, sorry. It's not warm enough. Yeah. This one's not it. Yeah, no, the difference, you see? Yeah, so you do like that looks very similar. Ooh. Yeah, so this one is what it says, carnivorous. This is the MAC carnivorous, and I believe the stick is called Rebel. But I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's very particular about the color. Right. A regular wet wipe's not gonna help with these. Ah, well. Do I still have makeup remover here? Don't think I do. But I can use some oil serum to dissolve that. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, some of these palettes and makeup and things that I've had are officially out of date from the packaging because makeup only lasts about 6 months to a year once it's been opened. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I keep mine for longer than that. I keep mine for longer than that. Like, One of the things is like the powders, my eyeshadow, they all still work. They all still work properly, and it's gonna take a lot before a powder goes bad, you know? Look. All done. Just some serum. But yeah. But you can smell if makeup's still good or not. Because anything cream like that's creamy that has like it has some kind of oil in it, and that will start to smell rancid. Once that happens, chuck it. Has to go. But other way me. Having went to wake up so really only liquid stuff you really got to worry about? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, then you know. Then you know. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the admin of the Discord for a second. Okay. Are you good? Yeah? He says yes. I scared like one thing I would put an actual date, not in sniff test. Yeah, liquid liner if I use that. Yeah, so this is a liquid liner that says that it can only be open for 6 months, but I forgot when the first time was I used it. So, I, I don't know that down. I should probably swap out one of my mascaras, but meh, you know? Meh. But yeah, speaking of the Discord, friends, if you're not part of that, but you would like to be, then please click on that link there in chat. You can also find it down in my about section. It's the Society of the Cosmic Ramen Cart that I share with a whole bunch of lovely beans. There's several of us in the admin. We're all small streamers with like small community. It's close knit. It's nice. We like to play games together. I hang out in a voice channel honestly daily. Honestly, daily. You can find me in the voice channel, and everyone's welcome to come hang out. I understand that it can be, you know, daunting. A lot of socially awkward beans in there. Don't worry, you're not alone. But yeah, come hang out with us. We have, it's quite calm. It's quite tame. We have a memes channel, general chat. There's a channel for creatives like me. There's also a bunch of other people that are really, really creative and post their things in there. And I love to see what you create, what you make, in there. There's a, there's a spicy noodle roll if you, want to have access to the not safe for work channel, which honestly is just memes. Hi, Honey Badger, welcome in. You're an awkward bean, yay! Well, one of us, then. One of us. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's a not safe for work channel. This is mostly just not safe for work memes and things going on there. We have yeah, there's a cinema channel in there. We on Wednesdays we watch Miss Fisher. Miss Fisher. For those of you unfamiliar with Miss Fisher, let me grab it because I have. It's not mine. It's from my bestie. But Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. We watch now on Wednesdays. We've watched Arcane together. We've watched Doctor Who together, but there's no new season yet, so it's a bit up in the air. So for now, we're watching Miss Fisher. The best one is in the coworkers, though. I wouldn't know. I haven't had actual coworkers in like, you know, apart from my stream team, my fellow streamers. I haven't actually had colleagues in years. So yeah, I wouldn't know. Then again, the last place I worked at was just, there wasn't a single neurotypical in that entire department. Not all of them were diagnosed, mind, but there was not a single neurotypical in that entire department, which was a ride. But yeah, there's Elite Dangerous, there's TTRPGs, there's a channel for Animal Crossing because a lot of us reset our islands and we're all still playing Animal Crossing together. So yeah, feel free to hop on in. There's another games channel. Yeah, Elite Dangerous has picked up a lot, especially today with the squadrons being announced. Now, I don't know enough about Elite Dangerous to have a whole chat about it. I recently fell back into it, and by recently, I mean last week, after 18 months of absence. And exobiology is my main thing. If you want to know anything about exobiology, I can help you, but other than that... just throw it in the channel and someone will help you. We have a squadron, Society of the Cosmic Ramen Cart, that we are now looking into how to change that with the thing that came out today, the Vanguard. But again, I don't know enough about that. I'm just here to look pretty, and I'll have a look at the logo, as will many others, and that's it. Also, Nick, this is Nikki, by the way. This is Nicola. My rescue Grey. Yeah, that is the Discord. There we go. All right, friends. I'm gonna do a quick be right back. We have ads starting soon in about 3 minutes. So I am going to get up, see how dinner's doing. Have a little chat with this one to see if is it bedtime yet, buddy? Yeah? He says yes, it's bedtime. So I'm gonna give this one bedtime. So, you're gonna say night-night? Yeah. Say night-night. And then I'll be back after the ads. Take this time to take care of yourself. Grab some hydration, grab a snack, take your meds if you still can take your meds today. But you have not taken your meds today, but you still can, then please do. There we go. I am off my ADHD meds. I am fully med-free at the moment, and the struggle bus is here, but I'm doing better than expected, and I'm taking that. Have a look at your laundry. This is a reminder. I know I need laundry reminders. I got so many laundry reminders today and I still forgot laundry in the machine. But I'm gonna check on the dryer. Yeah. Maybe grab a snack, do a bio break, do whatever you need to do. Alright, and I'll see you after the ads. There was. No, you're not misremembering. There was indeed. Oh, right. We haven't started the game yet, so I can just... boop, do this for now. But you are correct, Ron. There was a redeem. So hi, Zabadian. Welcome on in. But yeah, no. I ran out of... I cannot say the word, but I ran out. And they're gonna get resupplied this... this week. Don't tell them. Okay? I'll be right back. There we go. All right. Welcome back, friends. I hope you had a good break. I did. I sure did. Let's hop into the game, shall we?
In Greek myth, the craftsman Daedalus invented human flight so a group of minotaurs would stop teasing him about it.
Well. We didn't stop the dryer. It was always running. Na-na-na-na-na. Continuously turning. Hey, nailed it. Thank you for the biddies. All right, so the hogs in the market and the wolf in the village. Let's go have a look at wife. I'm pretty sure she's our wife. I don't actually know who the sleeping maiden is. But if I had to guess, I'd say wife. Don't tell me if you do know. We'll find out together. There she is. Hello, wife. Yes, yes, I'll get you those last 2 souls. God. I just know that this game is gonna kick me right in the feels. And ever since I quit my medication roughly 2 weeks ago, I've been slowly getting more in touch with my emotions, which is why I absolutely bawled my eyes out when we met the goal. But like... yeah. The feels are actually gonna hit me in the feels now. I'm not sure if I'm ready. Alright, market or the village? Roll 1d2. Oh, helps if I spell it right. That's one L too many. We are gonna go to the village. Whoop, that's this way. With a wolf. Nope, that's the market. Nailed it, chat. First try. Again. Village. You meant it the opposite, so the emotions happened? Oh yeah, no, it depends on the type of meds you're on. It's also different because I have not quit this medication ever since I finished my complex PTSD. Well, therapy journey. So it's all... Yeah, it's all gonna be new and different. But that's one thing I've noticed now 2 weeks in. Brains are exhausting. Truly. Hey, buddy. Dang nabbit. What do you mean too young for the tavern? Plenty big enough to go in there. Hello there, child. What are you so perplexed about? I give him a really deep voice for apparently a child, but whatever. Child? I'm no child. I'm a fierce, full-muscled man. Puffs out his tiny chest proudly. Oh, that must explain the little patches of fuzz on your chin there. I have little patches of fuzz on my chin. I'm an adult. His cheeks flush red in embarrassment as he tries to reassert his dominant facade. Hey, it's rude to stare. Anyway, I just shaved. I knew I should have let my beard grow out more. Crotchety old barkeep says I look too young to go in the tavern. What business do you have in a dank place like that? A lad like you shouldn't be wasting his allowance on ale. I'm not wasting... I don't get an allowance. I'm a brave hunter. Or at least I will be as soon as I catch my first quarry. And what exactly are you hunting? Only the biggest, baddest beast of them all. The wolf. Do you know how many houses he's blown down? Not to mention all the missing maidens. Missing maidens, you say? Everyone knows that treacherous dog is a sweet tooth for pretty damsels. He lures them out into the dark woods so he can gobble them up. He'll be gobbling something, alright. The town guard's too scared to help, and it's up to me to put a stop to this terror. And he's inside that tavern. Right now. Shame there's no miners allowed. Let me have a look at this feral fellow and see if he's as bad as you claim. Well, I guess I'll just post up here until he comes out. And I'll give him a taste of my blunderbuss. Also, chin fuzz club for the win. Yay. Look at the hole, it's on your head. Yeah, Bisha. No, unfortunately, that's also where I live. Yes. Yes. Yes, it's all in my head. It's called a mental disorder. Like, hello? Hello? Like, are these ears on? Is there anything between them? What are you on? You know? Like... You're in a desk chair? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm on a saddle seat, which also counts. It has wheels. It just doesn't have a backrest. New chapter. The wolf! The thirsty gargoyle. It's me. Alright, what do we... Oh. Villager, villager, villager. Red Hood! Looks to be made rather uncomfortable by the menace of the wolf. Oh boy. Is he one of them guys? He sure looks like one of them guys. I've met plenty of them guys in my time at the barkeep. Ugh. claws clutching and teeth glistening, the hulking embodiment of feral hungers. Drunk? What are you gonna do with all that junk? Alright. Let's have a little chat with this fellow here. With her actually. Her eyes are a silent entreaty for help. You find the wolf looming over a frightened-looking barmaid.
Come on, Red. Why don't you join me for a midnight snack?
I already told you I can't. I got work to do.
I'm sure your boss won't mind one bite. I mean, bit. Don't make me beg now.
Please. I really have to get back to work.
Ah, but you're just so delectable. A real feast for the eye.
You accidentally tread on a wolf's tail. Oh, excuse me, sir. He jumps up with a yelp and spins to face you angrily.
Ow! Watch where you're stepping, you old hag.
Terribly sorry. I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty rug on the floor. He bares his fangs at you menacingly.
What did you say to me?
While the wolf is distracted, the young maiden slips away and disappears into the gloom of the tavern.
Look what you've done. Where'd she go?
He shoves his way past you to go prowling around the bar. Huntsman's tale rings true. Better find where that barmaid got to before she becomes dinner. Disgusting! This guy is definitely giving me the ick. There was a trunk here. Yeah. Water. Sweet. What else do we have? Ooh, a coat rack. A place to hang one's outerwear. I see Spars using this back room. You see the maid's red hood poking out from behind a wooden barrel. Oh, it's just you. Thanks for helping out back there. It's getting a little cramped. It's hard enough serving meat already, but I have to deal with that slithering wolf too. He does seem like the relentless type. Are you alright? I'm just a bit rattled. I was ready to smash a tray over his snout if he got any closer. But I'm sure that wouldn't have landed me in hot water with the boss. Wolf's turning over every table and bar stool trying to sniff you out. Great. I guess I'll just hide back here and, reorganize the storeroom or something? I admire your sense of self-preservation, but maybe there's a more permanent solution to this problem. I know a young huntsman looking to prove himself. Perhaps we can lure the wolf outside and deal with him there. Sure, but how? You can count me out as bait, because I'm done being dog food. I doubt that Mutt can see very well in this dingy place. I might be able to fashion a convincing enough likeness to trick him. You eye a nearby coat rack. That ought to make a good starting place. Well, whatever you're gonna do it fast. I'm losing out on tips. Okay, girly pop. This old coat rack ought to serve as a solid frame. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Key to my heart, sewing kit and protective talisman. Okay, let's fucking go. Sewing kit. Done. Key to my heart's gonna... Oh, we're gonna need more dryad nuts, don't we? Fruit. Dryad fruit. Yeah, we do. And the fucking oceanic oil. Or we need another deep one. What the fuck do we catch a deep one with again? Okay. I got this. No Cthulhu knows why they call me the deep one. Alright. To the... Nope, the docks are there.
But I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty old rug. Yeah, for sure. Savage. There's a deep one. Tidal tincture, of course. Of course. Yes. We make some weird water. I need more water. Okay. But it's not perfect. And I need more cobblestone. So I need to go to the village anyway to get prime more cobblestones. And to which we fit in already too quick and not paying enough attention. Our tummy hurts. No! Rip. I am going to need another one of these, by the by, because I need another salt, because I need a mummified head for the skeleton key as well. Now! Give me some loose cobblestones. Make it snappy. No, leave me alone. Go away. I just want the cobblestone. No. No, 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 no. No, you don't, bitch. It was yummy? Ooh, what'd you have? Sal is making pasta. Okay. Water. There was the well. Baked beans and cheese on toast. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had that. Sounds real interesting. Okay. Right. Tidal tincture. I need 2 skipper scales, for which I will need wicker. For which, yes, 2 skipper scales. Graveyard, no. Field, docks. Nope. Oh, wait. To the docks. Let me find, right. I will move these so I don't accidentally use them. Can I open that chest? Hello? Ooh, don't mind if I do. No. There is one of them, and there's another. Okay, sweet. Okay, so now I have the enough for this. Which is what I will need to use against a deep one. Oh. Sweet. Because then I can make oceanic oil. And then all I need is dryad nuts. But then I need rodent lard. Oh, God. I'll make an extra. So we go to the forest. Because then I can make the cinder box, catch some more fireflies behind my camera because so you can't see what's going on. But and then I also go to the graveyard. Actually, maybe I can catch rats in the graveyard. Let's have a look-see. Plenty of seafood is very yummy in your opinion. I've never had it, but it sounds interesting. Okay, so inventory. On to a mummified head. Off with your head. Dance, dance, dance to be dead. That's a roll. 2 even. Oh, I have to get real close to that fucker. No! No! No, you don't. No, that's a swamp. I need this one. There's one squirrel. There's another. Who are you? Sweet. We go catch some fireflies. For some reason, I always have a shortage of those. Where you? Come back here! There we go. In the box? And a dryad. The village. One down here, I think. Ah, hey there, bucko. I'm back to steal your nuts. Thanks, mate. Appreciate ya. Okay, so that's the key to my heart sewing kit, and then the protective talisman. I need dog hair for that, don't I? Where can I find it? There. Dragonfly wings and moo juice! Yes, I need dog hair for the which I need this, and I need, okay. Get some water. I will put this one here so I don't accidentally use it. Come on. They also need to keep the jars because I need milk. Hold on. There, my in-ear monitor was having a discussion with my glasses chain. Excuse me! Alan! Hello! Thank you for the follows, friends. Hi! I am so vain that I think this raid is about me. Excuse me, you came all the way over here and it wouldn't be about me? Hi, friends. Welcome on in. I'm Finley. Most people call me Finn. My pronouns are they, them. And I'm hoping to finish Wytchwood today. So if this is a game that you would like to play, but not have any spoilers to, this is your warning. But hi. Hello, hello. How was dating everything? Tell me all about it. I was saying earlier, how I really enjoy seeing so many people go feral over Betty the Bed because hell yeah, this is my body type too, and people enjoy that? Fuck yeah. But yeah. I'm a variety streamer on this here platform. I do a variety of things, mostly games, but I also do crafts, and I'm working on something really special that I'll show you. Meet my son. Meet my pride and joy, my baby boy George. This is part of a partial fursuit that I'm working on. This is a mask that I can wear and the mouth opens and I speak. But yeah, this is George. George is a mage. I've made gloves that look like talons and I've made shoes. Right here. Thank you so much for the follows, friends. I really appreciate it. But look! I am becoming a full cryptid. I've taped off the nails because I need to do some spray painting. And that is a loose thread. But yeah. Told Mac to fuck off today because they're toxic as shit. Hell yeah! Yeet them! Yeet those toxic fucks. You deserve better than that. But yeah, it needs a little bit of glue here. But I think that's a never-ending journey on these things. But yeah, I'm going to become a full cryptid, chat. I'll be living my best cryptid life. This is my Ewok mask. Valen still talks about this. I've also turned a Barbie into Chell from Portal. Crocheted a little owlbear plushie from Baldur's Gate. Mate. There it is. Skyrim helmet. Yeah, and a whole bunch of other things. I played Cult of the Lamb in cosplay. If you go to my About section, you can see some more pictures, and there's a link to my Tumblr, because that's the only social media I'm on. Because everything else feels like a chore. But yeah, hi, welcome, friends. I think that's going to be something gonna need lots of glue. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. But yeah, hi, friends. Thank you so much for all the follows. It's really appreciate it. Let me see. Hashtag Team Dishy! Oh, yeah, it must be very satisfying to tell Mac to fuck off. But yeah, if you need to raid and dash, I completely understand. I am one of those people that will raid until the very last minute, and then I have to go, hi, here's my community, okay, bye, because I need food, because I haven't eaten in 7 hours, but, you know. If that sounds familiar. Please don't feel like you have to stick around. I love having you here. I absolutely do. But it's very important that you take care of yourself. Yeah. Did exactly as expected. Love bombed us and they tried to act like they always hated us anyway. Ugh. Yikes. Been there. Definitely dodged a bullet on that one. The Ewok! Yeah, the cursed Ewok. A hint of an accent, it's adorable. Oh, thank you. I'm Dutch. I am born and raised in the Netherlands. In a part of the Netherlands that doesn't... Well, we all speak Dutch, but it's not our first language, so... My accent is all over the place. It depends. Honestly, it depends on who I've been hanging out with. And also, for this game, I do voices. So be prepared. Dutchies unite! Hell yeah! Hell yeah. It's always so interesting to me. I really enjoy that fact, but we're such a tiny country, but we're so loud. Like, if one of us goes like, oh yeah, I'm Dutch, then there's always one or two or sometimes more people that go, yo, Dutchies, and we're like, hey! So, you know, yeah. Especially in the digital environment. I really enjoy that. I think it's so funny that a tiny ass country that we are. Thank you for the sips. Thank you for the, yeah, game screen. There we go. Cheese hats for the win. See, there we go. There we go. There we are. Not me forgetting to switch. You can be honorary Dutch. You are learning Dutch, are you not, Nixoy? And, you know, we'll figure it out. I mean, both speak English, but I speak enough German to make it work, and otherwise I throw in some cheeky dialect, and most of the time people won't know the difference. They'll just have trouble pinpointing where exactly I'm from. Is in the movie Fargo? I'm always amazed by that does not ring a bell. Yeah, no. Accents, cows, yes. It's cows, and we collect their moo juice for... So, okay, so if you've not played this game, I'm really enjoying it. It's a little point-and-click puzzle game, but you have a grimoire, and you collect the recipes as you go. But basically the story is we are finding souls of these woodland creatures to I'll show you. Because of a sleeping maiden in a shrine. This is my swamp. This is my hut. This is the goat that we made a pact with that wants souls of creatures in the woods. So, and here's a shrine. For some reason. I don't know why. I don't know who this is. I don't want to know, by the way, chat. But I suspect this is wife. And we have collected 8 souls so far. No, actually I've collected 10. I only have 2 more on my to-do list. But then maybe she awakens? I don't know. So you weren't Dutch? It comes from a Dutch person? Thank you. Yeah, no, it really depends on who I've been hanging out with. I've been playing a game, come on. Oh yeah, food! Thank you! Yeah, that's, I'll allow it. Thank you. Pasta! Hell yeah. Right, for those of you unfamiliar with my home situation, I'm happily out and proud polyamorous. There we go. I can speak on occasion. Don't quote me on that because the speaking, not so good. But I live with my husband, our boyfriend, and my best friend since college, who also happens to be my husband's girlfriend, and it's very nice. But yeah, that means that sometimes I get food because someone's made dinner, and it's awesome. To be fair, I get food almost every day because people are amazing. Living the dream! I think so. But it has come with a lot of Hard work. A lot of hard work, a lot of hole searching? No, soul searching. I mean, sometimes the hole is... Anyway, the hole is secondary. What was I saying? Right. I quit my ADHD meds 2 weeks ago, friends. I am still readjusting to life without them. Just showing up casually late. Hi, Alexander Griffin. Welcome on in. No worries. No worries. You are not... A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early, I believe the saying goes. Words are hard. Words are hard, especially when you've been on ADHD medication for years and suddenly you're 2 weeks without them and... Exactly. See? Yeah. What else do I need? So yeah, this is I need to go to the swamp. I don't think there's a dog in the swamp. Anyway, so yeah, you do puzzles and figure out things in this game and to eventually collect souls. Now, the souls we collect are of creatures that have not been very nice, in my experience. Right now, we're going to hunt down a wolf that was, well, trying to get a lovely barmaid with a Red Riding Hood to be his next meal, and it was disgusting. So yeah, but it's off its leash and it's going wild. Honestly, on a good day with medication, you have to keep an eye on me because I will wander off. Like, especially if it's a game that I'm like really confident in and I know what's going on and what we're doing. I do a daily round of Helldivers with a dear friend of mine that just happened to be, you know, we do this almost daily, and it's or a garden center. Yeah, this is true. And sometimes I just wander off. You have to keep an eye on me. I'll just go places. I'll see something interesting. There we go. Be back, you have to eat. No worries, enjoy your food. Thanks for hanging out. I too will be taking bites at some point. Probably in 20 minutes when the ad starts. I'll do a quick be right back and shuffle some food. So I need dragonfly wings, which means I need to make a bait stick that I put down here. And then I wait for a dragonfly to show up and explode. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Why is it only one? Nope, nope, that's 2 wings. Sweet! Which means I can make the magic paste. Because the magic paste needs dragonfly wing, fairy dust, and a jar of milk. Or as I've been calling them, moo juice. Right, 2 wicker work. And then all I need is dog hair. I'll get some dog hair. Probably in the graveyard. That's a good pooch. What if they're doing in panic because everybody is gone and fight and rinse repeat? Honestly, the blue hair has been really helpful. I just have to stand still and look around and wait for one of my friends to notice the blue hair has gone missing from the group and try to find the blue hair. It's been 10 out of 10. It's been But yes, definitely garden center as well. Or, you know, botanical gardens or such. If it's not too sweltering out about, because I do struggle with the heat. Go! Eat it! Yeah, there we go. Good doggo. Right, so then we have a talisman. Now, I have the key to my heart. Sewing kit and a protective talisman. Let's go back to the bar. Garden center with Christmas displays are my nemesis. No, Jason, have you seen it in the Discord? I'm not so sure if you're in the Discord and the Not Safe for Work channel, but I found the perfect Christmas ornament Someone has made a Christmas ornament out of a Satisfier. The well, it's an adult toy. Specifically, yeah, the Satisfier, I don't know which one it is, but it's the pink one with the whitening. Someone turned that into a Christmas ornament. I saw that and I went, bet! And I ordered one. So I will now have a sex toy, at least one sex toy in my Christmas tree this year. Makes me very happy. And honestly, I feel like it should be a theme. And I don't think many people will bat an eye because there's also this massive cake tin shaped like a penis on the wall in the kitchen. So there you go. That gives you roughly an idea. So yeah, I don't think I can find many matching Christmas ornaments in garden centers this year. I don't know, but I'd love to make it a theme. I'm particularly looking for a good topper. You have ideas now? If you want to look it up, I cannot remember the brand, but it's the Sati, S-A-T-T-I-A-I-E, I believe, sorry. Sati, yeah. For Satisfier. It's a Dutch brand, which just makes this even more beautiful. It's glass. It's an actual glass ornament. And I want to see this year what else they have. If they have more like classic sex toys that you can hang from the tree. But yeah, I'm looking for a good topper. I can also crochet. I have a crochet pattern for a star that has a booty. So I might just make a star, but it's amazing. Nice, you found it. Hell yeah. Well done. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at tree toppers. All right, let's do this. Assemble a puppet in the village tavern. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Not this, Rowan. So many people looking for a good top. Listen, I'm a versatile switch, okay, but sometimes you just want something more of the other. But yeah, no, I go either way. Key to my heart. You tap the key and hear a lovely tone. This will power the puppet's heart and give it a romantic allure. Yes, the sewing kit. You take stock of the bits and bobs needed for sewing together a convincing physique. There should be enough spare rags in the storeroom for ample stuffing. I mean, there's ample stuffing on that barmaid for sure. We're here for it. If this is to survive an attempt on the wolf, it will need all the magical assistance it can get. And still you're single. You place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like smile. Its plump head hangs against the coat rack, no livelier than a reed in the wind. I'm sure this will work. I know the wolf doesn't have the keenest eyes, but he's no fool either. You grin underneath your cauldron and extend a gnarling finger toward the red hood hanging on the coat rack. Not this. You've heard I can crochet a good bottom. You don't even have to be funny for it to be in stitches. Hey-oh! Okay. That was a terrible joke, chat. Still, as if you're mad about it, you know what? Good for you. Do what works. It will work just fine, my dear. A hound relies on his sense of smell more than anything else. This spare cloak of yours will complete the illusion. 10 out of 10 joke, no notes. Yes! You throw a hood over the puppet's form and utter a dark curse beneath your breath. A great tremor passes through the building, shaking its foundation and making the lights flicker. An eerie light fills the room, illuminating the puppet's body. Its head cocks ever so slightly to hold you in an unsettling gaze. It's alive! Take the puppet. I'd better deploy this puppet out of the wolf's sight. This back room should do fine. And I'll simply walk it over to that salivating carnivore and strike up a conversation. Oh boy. Hello there, puppet. Oh, I'm the one operating this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh, that is unsettling. You guide the puppet on its visible strings and bump it into the wolf.
Well. Look who's come back. I knew you couldn't hide from me forever.
Contort the puppet in a flirtatious twist and blow a kiss from the doll's stitched lips.
What do you say? You and me get out of this stinking tavern, eh? I'll take you up to my place. Let you simmer in the moonlight.
You do your best to make the puppet flutter its eyelashes seductively, but the lids get stuck halfway. Thankfully, the wolf is paying too much attention to his hunger to notice. Oh no. So I have streamer nose. I have itchy nose. Ugh.
Don't be shy now. I'll show you the night of your life. It'll be a real treat. I promise.
The wolf caresses the doll's burlap cheek with a clawed finger, grinning from ear to ear. The puppet returns his affection with a vacant, button-eyed stare.
I just gotta get a few things prepared. Meet me at my cabin in the Darkwood, just north of the swamp. It's a very dangerous road, so don't think about running off. But don't worry, I'll be watching you every step of the way. You know, to make sure you're safe.
Hi, Prue Prue, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. He licks his chops enthusiastically. Hi, welcome on in. What's this game about? It looks interesting. So we are a witch and wake up from, I don't know, X amount of years of slumber. I believe it's 100 years, and then find out we have made a deal with a demonic goat, and we need to collect souls. Other than that, it's a bit of a I'm not sure if I'm using the word point and click correctly, because I feel like that's a specific genre of game, but that is what you do. You have your grimoire, and you collect recipes as you go to make things that help you solve the puzzles in the game. But yeah, thank you for the exclamation mark Steam. Yeah, there you go. That's a link to it on Steam. I'm playing on PC, so that's the platform I'm using. Lashing his bushy tail back and forth, the wolf struts out of the tavern as if he had won 1,000 gold coins. It is a point-and-click genre. Okay, yeah, thank you for confirming. Surreptitiously peeks to see if we could ask for a phone calls in that husky voice. Oh, I'm not sure I can do the accent. I'm not sure I can do the accent in that voice. Holy shit. Is that what you want the wolf to sound like? Well, the wolf is strutted off, so maybe wait with the redeem until we, you know, are back at the... Sure. You pilot the doll back to the storeroom and it collapses into a bundle at your feet, ready for its next assignment. You did it! that wolf finally out of my hair. Thank you so much. Maybe now I can finally get some work done around here. But I didn't hear a gunshot from a brave huntsman. Best go see if his ambush went awry. Take care, my dear. Don't let the dogs keep you down. The young hunter is practically shaking in his boots when you find him inside the tavern. I couldn't do it. You brought that wolf. I brought that wolf right to you, and you chickened out. What kind of a hunter are you? You see him? He's huge and hairy. He gave one look at my little blunderbuss and howled with laughter. How am I even supposed to scratch that monster with his puny pop gun? Sounds like you need some better ammo. As I recall, wolves have a particular distaste for silver.
By Abraham's beard, you're right. Why needs a silver bullet?
Alright. Recipe learned. Ah, come on. Glitter bomb. I can make a glitter bomb. It pays to be a loot goblin in this game. Melting pot. Yeah, I'm gonna need... Well, I can make cinder box. Because I anticipated that and I collected more. I will need to go to the mountain to collect the red feathers. Because for some reason regular feathers won't do. It has to be the red ones for the melting pot. And then the alchemical alloy that needs a puzzle box, that needs a seashell, that needs a changeling root, that needs silver fox fur, but I still have... Okay, let me put you there, you there. I still have the frozen treat for the wolves. Foxes, sorry, silver fox fur. And then the puzzle box, I just need a seashell and changeling root. Alright, off we go. So the further you go into the game, the more complex these things become. And you have to go all over the maps to... Come back here. I need you both. I need your slime. Come here. There we go. More complex these things become. The docks. There we go. See if you can find the seashell. I'll probably have to go fishing for it. No, I don't need to go fishing for it. I need to rob one of these poor people. And for that, I need a crab claw and a pickpocket's glove. But I still have a shiny lure that I can use for the pickpockets, and then I just need to make 2 wicker work for a crab trap. And there's one now. Hey, buddy. Sweet. Right. Back to the village for the pickpocket. There's a pickpocket.
The Enrichment Center is
Hello?
required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Fiddle one dance.
Evras! Hey! Thank you for the 26 months! Ah, damn. Welcome back, friend. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna rob some poor people at the docks. It's called a pluck pocket, by the way. Where are you? Hello! I'd like all your seashells, please. Thank you. The pockets are empty now. You don't say! Puzzle box. I need changeling root. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the crossroads. There. Because we have ads starting in about 3 minutes. No, no thank you. And I need to eat my dinner before it goes completely cold. I am safe to stand here. So I will be right back, friends. I will have some bites to eat while the ads run. Take this time to get some hydration, grab a snack, grab some food, you know, do whatever you need to do, alright? And I'll be right back. There we go. Welcome back, chat. Thank you for your patience as I scorped down my dinner. Oh, there we go. You got a new tattoo, air fryers? Hell yeah. Did you post it in the Discord? Oh. You got a duck? Oh my goodness. That is so precious. I love that. Also, I also got a duck today. Not as a tattoo. But I got this fluffy baby. I have plans for the fluffy baby. Yeah! Air fryer's got a duck tattoo. Also got a duck with a different one. Aww. Is the duck's name tattoo? No, the duck is gonna be Ladle. Hold on. For those of you that have played Tales of the Shire, which I'm a little, like, I enjoyed it, but I'm not sure it's worth the price at this point. Let's put it that way. But Tales of the Shire has a dwarf named Neffy, and Neffy has a duck named Ladle. Tales of the Shire Ladle duck. She's absolutely precious. And I want to turn this fluffy duck into Ladle. Let me find it because Ladle's absolutely precious. Ladle has a helmet and a chest plate. And wears tartan that is, I believe, Flower of Scotland. Yeah. There. Can I just do this? And the Tales of Shire is a very slow pace. For those that isn't much substance, it's very spread out. A thistle? Oh. There. Oh boy. Oh boy. There. That is... I fucked it, chat. There we go. This is Ladle. This is Ladle from Tales of the Shire. So I want to make this fluffy plush duck a helmet and a chest plate and the tartan. The problem is I live in the Netherlands. We don't really have tartan like this, but I may or may not have done a little deep dive and figured out that this pattern of this tartan is Flower of Scotland. So naturally I have to. But yeah, look at it. And that's what I'm gonna do. See? Baby. It is very slow paced, Fallon, but it's also that, like, the story is only, like, the first 10 hours, I finished the story. I'm 50 hours in, but the remaining 40-ish hours, all I've been doing is seeing the rest of the seasons, and doing this thing called the epilogue, which is basically 100%ing the game. We are talking tartan. We are. So this duck is wearing Flower of Scotland tartan, and I'm gonna need that fabric to create well, you see, I need because I can make the helmet and I can make the chest plate. I just need the I need the fabric. You know? For this one. Have a contact with the retail account for Darden fabric suppliers. We should have a chat. We should have a chat. But yeah, no, that is my gripe with it. Like, I have been playing it and I will probably finish it at some point. But there isn't much reward for 100%ing the game. And that is my gripe with it. That is why I'm 50 hours into the game. We're talking Tales of the Shire. But it needs more story. It needs more, because this is the thing. It's 10 hours of main story and then 40 hours of epilogue. Like, and I'm not even finished with it because it is just 100%ing. So that is my issue with it. It's like, I don't mind the slow pace. I don't mind, like, I really enjoy the cooking mechanic in the game. But yeah. There isn't much to it, no, and it's so sad because you can tell that the assets in the game, everything is like uniquely made. There's so much love in this game that has been put into this game, into this world, but it's lacking story. And another thing that I find now that I was hoping I would unlock at some point, but things they show you, like screenshots they show you of how you can arrange your garden and your home, there is items in there that you cannot obtain, that you cannot buy, that you, like, I'm missing for hobbits. There's a surprisingly low amount of plants you can have in your home. They give you pots that you cannot plant anything in. They don't give you plants that you can place in your house. And that's just weird because they show that the flowers are growing in every other hobbit hole in this area. The plants, the flowers, and everything is growing around the house just freely, but you can only plant things in planters, which is like, it's weird. But yeah, no, but that is the thing. There isn't much to it. I really hope they bring out more story. I understand that the Lord of the Rings Foundation is very fucking strict lore-wise and such, but yeah. It has potential, but it's not been fully used. But yeah, that's my feelings about Tales of the Shire. Anyway, crafting a silver bullet. I need to go to the mountain. Okay, so there's a little bunny wabbit, but what I need is the red birds. Those. I haven't had a need for the bunny wabbits yet. Just eat the thing. And yeah, there we go. Right, silver bullet needs this. And this. Right, puzzle box. I need to go to the fields because I haven't killed enough giggling babies for this yet, apparently. You'll see what I mean, chat. It's, a bit dark. Forest. No, I need the field, so let's go up. Yeah, I've streamed a few hours of Tale of the Shire, and I enjoyed it, but right now I'm just coming to the conclusions that, like, okay, I've 100%ed the relationship with 2 of these villagers, and there's not really much reward for it. No worries! Have a good lurk. Thank you so much for bringing people over, by the way. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you! Right. So the thing is, there is one. So this one is a changeling, and you click it and it starts running. And then you take the hatchet to it. You just splat. There's more here. They're so cute, but you have to murder them. Cannot murder the big cabbage though, but we created that big cabbage, so it's basically our child. There's our silver bullet. Okay. Back to the huntsman. It's the forest. Farmer the Cagnia. It is a gourd. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I'm not sure, but it's not pumpkin. There.
This is perfect. The wolf won't know what hit him. Meet you at the Darkwood and we'll put an end to this terror once and for all.
With bullet and blunderbuss in hand, the huntsman jogs off down the road toward the swamp. Swamp? The swamp. Okay. So we're going to the swamp, chat! I sure hope he finds his bravery along the way, or it won't matter what sort of slugs he's slinging. To the swamp! Yeah, no. Now, we need to talk to that nasty troll that farted in our face last time. Oh, never mind. That troll was here. Troll has left. Man. Sure would have liked to use a cinder box, but oh well.
To the Darkwood. Oh, these woods sure do be dark.
You find yourself looking down the gaping mouth of a gun muzzle. Who's there? Show yourself. Don't you point that thing at me.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. It's just so darn dark here. I can hardly see my own shadow.
Why do you think they call it the Darkwood? Keep your head on your shoulders, lad. Got a big bad wolf to bring down.
Oh, right. I'm totally not afraid of a vicious 7-foot tall killer who makes his home in a forest as black as night.
You need to concentrate on the task at hand. We only have one silver bullet. When the wolf catches him the smallest whiff of your plan, it's curtains for us.
No pressure. So what exactly is the plan?
The wolf is waiting in his cabin. I'll sneak up and lure him to you with my puppet, just as I did before at the tavern. Meanwhile, you'll find a good hiding spot and ready your gun.
And this time I won't wimp out. Got a silver bullet. So, do you know which way to the wolf's cabin? Can't really make out path or anything.
Let me worry about that. You just get yourself ready. And remember, don't miss. Something in this creature's eyes suggests it doesn't think much of you. Weakness unknown.
So it has a weakness.
You squeeze through the gaps in the trees and duck under claw-like branches. You somehow managed to end up right where you started.
Ugh.
Never make a head nor tail of these pathways. Perhaps I should ask someone with a bird's eye view. A keen-eyed owl inspects you from its roost. Oh, oh. Bahoo to you too! Wonder what it is you're trying to say. Avian lexicon. We need to make an avian lexicon. Well, I have an African Grey, so I'm fluent in... Oh, come on. We have to make a stuffed burb. I need a pigeon beak, a mimic's toe, and a blue feather. Okay, so... a blue feather. I'm gonna need a trap. And actually, I'm gonna need another trap for that pigeon's beak. The mimic's toe needs a skeleton key, which I can make because I have another mimified head. Trap and trap. What else do I need for the avian lexicon? 2 rat feathers, which means 2 more of these. I have all spelled, yeah, just not all reagents. Okay. Right. Cool. Alright, lad. Hold on to your britches, I'll be right back. So, the forest for a blue feather. Fine, I'll go. I'll wait here. No? Oh, that's a squirrel. No! No, I don't need that squirrel to go there. I need the birds. Come on! There we go. Mimic's toe I can get, and then the pigeon beak. They're both in the village and the market district. Pigeon. The poor unicorn still has a limp horn. Oh, come on, pigeon. Bite of cheese, maybe? Pigeon? Sweet. Okay. Then find ourselves a mimic. This one down here somewhere. Nope. Here then? Oh, mimic! Where the fuck are you when I need you? I don't like the mimics, chat. They have legs. There. You're a mimic, right? Yep. Okay. Behold! Mimic legs. Very unsettling. Look at this thing. Quick, get the hatchet! Okay. There's a mimic's toe and some money. That should make me a stuffed burp. Which means I need 2 more red feathers. Which we get from the mountain again. Nope. Please have to be the trap still. Sweet. There we go. Craft an avian lexicon to translate the owl. Let's fucking go. Translate. You wave your linguistic scroll at the owl, magical quill at the ready. Well, speak up. Ho, 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 ho. The quill scribbles across the parchment of its own accord, translating the owl's hoots into something more understandable. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. What does that even mean? I thought I was supposed to be wise. They're really not, chat. Owls are dumb as rocks. They have such big eyes that there's not much room for their brains. Like, the owls are not wise or smart. Owls have 2 things that they can see, which is mouse and not mouse. Do I need the puppet here? Perhaps. Cannot place the puppet. Okay. Okay. Drat! Need to find a path. In trees. Are those cardinal directions hidden in the owl's riddle? Oh, west, west, north, north, east, south, east, north. Okay. But that's why I got so far. West. West. North. North. East. South. East. North. That must be the wolf's cabin up ahead. He's expecting little Red to come a knocking, so we'll need to use the puppet to lure him into the huntsman's ambush. Oh, here we go again. This absolutely cursed thing. Oh, hello, magical lantern. You puppet the red-hooded doll to the door of the wolf's rickety cabin. An evil light glows from within, casting eerie shadows on the ground. You lift the puppet's head to peep through the window, spotting chewed bones and torn rags littering the floor, but no sign of the wolf. Suddenly, yellow eyes stab out of the shadows.
There you are, my delectable little pork chop. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
Through the strings of the puppet, a chill runs down your spine as your animal instincts can't help but scream one thing. Run. Do I... Preferring to hunt under the cover of darkness, the wolf pauses to snuff out a glimmering wisp. You can use these wisps to your advantage if you hope to outrun the wolf. Oh boy. Oh, I can recall her? Okay. Ah, I see now. I see! I have to... Oh yeah, use a puppet to lure the wolf to the huntsman, so... Oh, there he is! There he is! Ah! Go to the light, little puppets! Go towards the light! Oh, down, okay. At your command, the puppet comes to a halt at the center of a moonlit clearing. The wolf bursts out of the shadows, gripped by ferocious rage.
No, there's no place left to hide, little piggy. You're mine now. Oh my.
Baring his fangs, the wolf pounces into the air with tremendous force. The sound of thunder roars loudly from across the clearing. Crows scatter into the night air, and the dark wood falls silent. Blinking in disbelief, the wolf staggers to a stop. He glances down at his chest where a crimson spot blossoms out onto his vest. The huntsman reveals himself from the bushes, holding a smoking weapon anxiously.
You shot me.
The beast crashes to the ground, exhaling his final breath. His glassy eyes turn fixed on the full moon high above. Hesitantly, the huntsman boggles at the wolf before a triumphant grin crosses his face. I did it! I actually did it! I defeated the wolf! Don't forget that you had some help, kid. His villain won't hunt any longer, and that's what really matters. As the huntsman strikes a courageous pose atop his trophy, something pearly white falls from the wolf's mouth. You pick up a glistening fang, broken by the wolf's fall. From deep inside the bloody tooth, you can faintly hear the whimpering of a dog. The soul of the wolf. Wow, alright. And that leaves the hogs in the market. This little piggy went to the market. Let's go then. And I think we need to talk to the beggar. Here, this one. Clinging to a raggedy shawl, the old panhandler holds a tin cup with trembling hands. Alms for the poor. Sure, gold coin can go a long way. Bow your head respectfully to the aged fellow, dropping a coin into his cup. You're under his ratty hood. The man gleams a silver-toothed grin at you. Thank you, kind miss. Penny for your thoughts, old-timer. I'm afraid my thoughts are a little muddy as of late. Can't seem to recall what day it is, or when last time I ate was. Last I remember, I was working at the old hog farm with the other unfortunates. Not quite sure I ended up back here on the streets. I've had more than a few memories abandon me as well. So yeah, I must have left a few of my things behind at the farm. Misplaced my boot and, well, I can't remember what else. I'm supposed to do me the kindness, take a look around the place for me. Not as spry as I used to be. The hog farm, you say? I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Maybe they have, lost and found. Bless your heart. Do remember that you need permission to get through the gates. Those hog sisters run a tight ship. You have to go talk to the big hog who runs the butcher shop here in the market. She'll set you up with a work slip. Alright. Think about it. Suppose your day. No worries, Prooper. Thanks for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Go rest and take care of yourself, friend. Alright. Let's go talk to the big hog at the chopping block. Oh boy, this looks like a lovely place. With all the flies around the meat, yum yum. I'm gonna rub you blind before I talk to you though. A rat tail, yum. Chopping through a hock of meat with a gigantic cleaver. The surly-looking swine merely grunts at you when you approach. Excuse me, I heard that you were the one to talk to about getting a work slip. Oh, you heard? Oh, you heard wrong. Good enough, good-for-nothing workers. Now buzz off. You glance at the halo of flies buzzing around the pig's scalp. Listen, there must be some way to get a slip. Well, I'm running low on the ingredients to make a summer sausage. None of these nincompoops can hold two thoughts in their heads. Tell you what, give me the things I need and I'll give you your precious work slip. I have enough eggs, but I need skipper skills on a roast beast. Can do. You push the basket of eggs towards the hog. She holds each one up to a candle flame and oinks in apparent satisfaction. Okay. You can make a roast beast. And all it needs is the skipper's scales. I'm gonna need more twigs at this rate. Actually, I'm gonna need more. Get 3 scales, I probably need 2 traps. A roast beast. You plop this sweet-smelling hog down onto a relatively clean section of countertop. The pig grunts in acknowledgement. Okay. Skipper skills it is, ma'am. The ducks. I'm gonna need more them skippers. Nope, go away. Nope. Nope, 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 absolutely not. There's one. Oh, well. Nope, crap. Nope. Nope. Alright. I got the skills. I'm done fighting these crabs. Max high! Crab dance. Yeah. Your fishy catch still flops about, gasping for water. But the hog puts a stop to that with her hefty cleaver. Get up, Mark, and go northeast and give this to my sis at the gate. Smell of hot dung ought to got you doing that spot. I can hardly contain myself. Well, go contain yourself at the hog farm, for I lose my temper. She slaps a work slip down on the table. Take it! A crumpled ticket is flecked with blood of butchered meat. Mmm, yum, yum, yum. This little piggy went to the farm. Oh there! No one gets into a hog farm without a work slip. And if you want to work for us, you gotta fit the demographic. Excuse me. And what demographic is that? I kinda don't ask so many stupid questions. Now you got a work slip or not? You rummage through your satchel. You hand over the slip of paper and the hawk squints at it with her piggy little eyes. You don't look like you can lift a wheelbarrow, let alone last a good day's work. You're nothing but skin and bones. I got the work slip, don't I? So let me in. Fine, fine. It's no bacon on my back if you find yourself face down in the mud after your old heart gives out. So what do we have? Hog farm worker. Pig. Slop trough. Let's say where there's more mud or half-eaten food in here. Weakness purification water. Okay. Search for the beggar's belongings. Oh. Oh boy. Gassy pig. Thinks even more than the others. Okay, we're gonna give you some digestive tablets. Not the pickiest eater, the sick swine eagerly gobbles up the antacid you offer it. You hear a bubbling sound coming from the pig's stomach and decide it's best to avert your eyes from the horrors of the natural process. When you look back, the pig has fallen asleep in the mud, looking much happier with its state of being. You turn your attention to the aftermath and gawk at the obvious cause of the beast's indigestion. A large bone sticks out of the filth. Questionable bone. Why is that one of the beggar's belongings? I'm concerned. Who the fuck are you? Small pig. Youngest and smallest of the three pigs, so is that like either being pointed out? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Don't worry about it, buddy. I speak the lingo. Purification water. A ghostly ectoplasm and a jar of water. Sweet. Okay. Oh, scobbling workers. Something going on there? This gaggle of workers appears to be squabbling over something.
Hand it over us, so I first. A chance. Already got those gulag wraps on. I'm still going barefoot. Give it here.
You see the object of their contention, a dirty old boot. Oh, this is one of the beggar's boots. Ah, that must be my friend's forgotten piece of footwear. The workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. Surely it must be to make everybody happy. Okay, we need a growth potion and elf shoes. I'm gonna need more twigs and fireflies. I need to go back to the forest because I need another shiny lure. To get those elf shoes. And I'll need water. What was it? Purification water. What else do you need? Water and ectoplasm. For the ectoplasm, I will need bat wings, which I will need this. Oh look, barely got enough twigs. Sweet. All right. Back to the forest we go. Okay. This one. For you. Okay. More water. I'll need to go to the forest to get more sticks eventually. I'm gonna grab my trusty hatchet, go to the forest real quick and grab some more wood. Yeah. Don't hit me, you idiot. Right. What's the... I need milk. Okay. Well, I'm near the field, so I can do that. Apothecary humors. Always have some on hand. Yeah. Milk. For the magical paste, which means inventory. Grabbing the jar. Going down to the field. While I'm here. There is a cow in the market, but I'm here. Where's my moo juice? There we are. Done. It really pays off to be a loot goblin in this game. 100%. Alright. Now back to the village for the elf shoes. Press the forest for some more wood because I'm running low. Like really low. I haven't been in the forest much. Really? I don't even get wood from that one? Son of a bitch! Come on, game! Do me dirty. Wow. What the fuck? Not now, Dryad. I'm not after your nuts this time, don't worry. Yeah, I got 10? What the fuck? Well, I'll walk all the way back to the village. Surely I'll get some more wood that way. That way, okay. Oh, right. Yes, I need these. One pair of shoes. There's usually one or two of them running around here. Yeah. Ah, fireflies. Ah, I forgot. Okay. Are you a mimic? You are a mimic. Yeah, this is the part that really takes a lot of time. I'm not too happy with. That's why I mean, I'm a massive loot goblin to begin with, so usually I have the stuff, but like this late in the game. There is a fairy circle here, right? Yeah. No, that's the old mill. I do like these little gnomes, they're so cute. There we go, fireflies. Alright. Back to the village. Last pair of elf shoes. Here you go, little guy. Thank you. Oh, we have an ad starting soon. I'm just gathering more resources, chat. You won't miss anything. Are you a mimic? Or... Come here, you. I need your slime. I like that the weakness of the cow is an empty jar. So you can collect the milk. This fucking goose. I got its golden egg eventually, but it bit me! It's another nail? You know what, friends? While the ads run, let's see. If I can... stand at the crack in the foundation at the market. I'm gonna do a be right back and do a little bio break and such while the ads run. Yeah, as per usual, take this time to grab yourself some hydration or a snack or do a bio break. Do whatever you need to do. Check your laundry. And I'll be right back. There we go. Welcome back, chat. Hope you had a good break. Wrestle my in-ears. Because I always have a discussion with the chain on my glasses. I have a chain on my glasses, friends, because I have, well, prescription glasses, but also prescription sunglasses. And especially in summer, it can get quite tedious having to swap back and forth constantly. So I opted for chain on both of them. And it's been working really well for me. Alright, let's give those workers some... I wouldn't say proper shoes, but they're elf shoes. But you know what? It's better than barefoot. So... the workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. You put down the minuscule slippers. These won't be big enough for anybody. You pop the cork on a growth potion. You sprinkle a couple of carefully measured drops of the growth potion onto the tiny shoes. They make a sound like popcorn and burst into a size much more accommodating to human feet. The bickering workers look over at the source of the noise and their eyes grow wide. Hey, look! Are those new shoes? Dropping the old boot in the mud, they rush over to try on the new footwear. Check it out! They got jangly bells on their toes! Tickets. The old beggar's boot lies discarded in the mud. Alright. Let me clean the trough. You sort through the collection of objects you've accrued. Silver tooth, human bone, and a chewed boot. I'm not sure what happened in this horrible place, but I've got a suspicion that old beggar may have lost more than just his memories here. Better go see him. We've been missing his boot, at the very least. Oh! The two things came in the wrong order, because now you flush out the disgusting container, eventually getting to the root of the drainage problem. Something small and metallic pops out into the muck. Pick it up. That's odd. Don't any of these pigs around here have had much dental work done? Yeah. You're never getting additional answer because physically changing over the gas so knows my brain goes squiffy. Oh yeah, no, I can understand that. My dad has those and he swears by them. And I think it might be something for my next pair of glasses, for sure. Yeah. That is another thing on the list of things that has been on there for a while. But my prescription hasn't changed, so I'm making these glasses work for as long as I can. Before getting new glasses, because them's expensive. But yeah, I think I might go for the transition lenses because it's cheaper than getting new sunglasses and new, well, regular glasses. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I first have the goal up to get 2 new bras that fit me because of the amount of fluids I've lost through my edema. Gravity has done its work, and I've gone down 2 cup sizes as well. Like, I've changed in other clothing as well, but just with bras, it's just such a specific fit that I will need new bras. But yeah. Here's just how much your eyes always hurt when you're outside until you got these ones. We're like, ouch. Yeah, which is why I basically constantly swap to my sunglasses. Because of, yeah, I also have the photosensitive eyes, yeah. There.
Ah, you returned. Did you have any luck finding my, what was it I lost again?
He placed the collected remains in front of the man. Do any of these look familiar to you?
Oh, it's my favourite boot. I was wondering where that got off to. But, what are these?
The man runs his fingers over the bone and silver tooth with creeping realization crossing his face. His skin begins to take on an some pallor. Ephemeral? I've never seen this word before in my life. Aw, buddy. Am I dead? Would certainly appear that way. Don't feel too bad. These sort of things have a way of sneaking up on us. I remember now. I was up at the hog farm. It was too old, but I was too old, too weak to work. The sisters, they said it was useless. They threw me in the feed trough. There we go. And then all those hungry pigs. Oh no, no. How could they do this to me? All my life I was starving at the back for table scraps and then they fed me to the pigs. Oh buddy. I'm very sorry things ended this way. We ought to hold a feast to honor your life properly. A feast? Never had a feast. Who would get the food? And who would come? Everyone I know is slaving away for those horrible souls. Yeah, holy shit, what the heck? Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Oh boy. Well, don't worry, the hogs will get what's coming to them. You cast a glance at the nearby communal cooking pit. I think I have a solution to both of those problems. Don't you worry, I'll make sure you have a meal to remember. Hold on, chat. I got a hangnail. I need to fix this. I haven't done my nails properly in a little while. Because I'm allergic to acrylics, and I tried this hypoallergenic, totally acrylics-free new, gel polish. Turns out it's not fully acrylics-free, just a specific type of acrylics-free. I still reacted to it, so I removed that. Got sad that I will definitely never have the pretty manicure again unless I use stick-ons, and I can only use those for a day before I start reacting to the stickers. But it really damaged my nail bed, not just my nails, but like the living tissue underneath. So I've not felt safe enough to do my nails for a little while, apart from cutting them when they got to length, but I feel like they're strong enough for me to properly do them again. So yeah, it's time. Yeah. You know, push back the cuticles and everything. It's time. But yeah, thank you for your patience. I had to get rid of that hangnail, otherwise I'm gonna keep picking at it and make it worse. Investigate the cooking pit in the market. What cooking pit? Oh, that one. Oh, we gonna cook the hogs? This pit has seen its fair share of community cookouts. Though it isn't in the best shape, it will be enough for what you have in mind. Now then, what should be on the menu? You clap your hands together hungrily. I think pork would be most appropriate. First, I'll have to fashion a proper container. A feast need not be flesh and blood if the spirit is hungry. Oh, oh. No, we're just gonna help this guy move on. Oh, that's swine-shaped vassal. How do? 4 wicker work. Okay, I can make a sewing kit. For a dreadful doll. I need mummified head, which I need unveiling powder to make the spirit salts. So I can get the mummified head and then I make the haunted mannequin. And the dough, I need more eggs and I need milk. Okay, we're gonna go to the field, chat. And I'll put this one here so I don't accidentally use it. Wait, there's a cow here. Yeah. No, for the eggs, I will have to go to the field. Because I think the only chicken And the market is next to the goose, and I ain't fucking with that goose. Hello, chicken. I'm here to squeeze out the eggs. Thank you. There we go. Can make the dough. And now all I need is the mummified head. There you are. All right. Let's give this poor man a feast. You set the tiny false creature amongst the ashes of the cooking pit. It wriggles and squeals with impotent hunger. This game is so nice. Now to fatten up this little piggy, I'll start with the smallest pig sister, but I'll need to collect something special to bind her spirit. Small pig switch. Visit the small pig at the pig farm. Listen, we got the wolf and now we're getting the 3 little piggies as well. Because apparently the 3 little piggies are not so nice either. You can hear the runty swine squealing even before you see her. Holding her crop high, she busies herself monitoring a cluster of poor workers.
I figure you're just rumps to the meat grinder, you filthy mongrels. Do we pay you to work? To sleep?
They recoil from the taskmaster's lashes. You don't pay us at all. Say there, you seem to have gotten an awful lot of use from that grotty old switch. What do you say to a trade?
What? A trade? I've had this whip ever was a wee suckling. No way, no how am I giving up my precious little flog?
Every pig has their prize. The Lashmaster 2000. Jesus Christ. Of course it needs a pumpkin jack bone. And it needs more rat tails. Oh, it's a fucking mimic. No! I just needed a rat nest. Snap trap, okay. It's one rat tail? Okay, fine, I'll make another. Come here. Oh, sweet. Free pigeon beak. You gonna pick up the rat tail or there we go. Okay. Oh, that's the docks. No! No, I need the fields. Because I need a fucking pumpkin jack bone. Not to be confused with boning a pumpkin jack, friends. There's a difference. You do you, but get it right. Gotta get the recipe right. At least there's wood for me here. Sorry, buddy. I need your bone. Right. Lovely. Lashmaster 2000. As advertised on the Overseer Almanac, designed to inflict maximum motivation with minimal effort. I hate it. But then again, you know, not a pain piggy, so it's not for me, and that's okay. Yep. Oh, thankfully these pigs will get what's coming for them. It is my wrath. Alright, let's go.
Is it a Lashmaster 2000 with extra stringing bobs and rawhide non-slip grip?
The one and only. Thought you were doing such an excellent job keeping these poor exploited souls under your hoof that you deserve the reward. Fucking hell. She snatches the whip out of your hands with glee, tossing her old straw lash in the mud without a second glance. Not even saying thank you, she scampers off to test out her newly acquired motivational tool on unsuspecting farm workers. With any luck, she won't have much time to put it to use. Take it. Alright, let's hurry back to the market then so she cannot use it. To the cooking pit. Only an item with deep personal connection will do. Small pig switch. You feed the ratty straw whip into the mouth of the potent effigy. Despite the thing not having any teeth, you distinctly hear the sound of crunching as it chews up its first meal. The effigy shudders and swells in size, becoming a healthy-sized piglet made of straw. One down, two to go. For this feast to go off without a hitch, she'll need to gather something important from that swinish middle sister. Tall Pig's Club. She's bound to have a token I could use. Yeah, okay. The club! Visit the tall pig at the pig farm.
You wanna give my... wanna give my little sister that soup to a whip, ain't ya? Why I do twice as much work as that stinking twerp? This old beating sick ass served me all these long years, but if she gets an upgrade, then why shouldn't I?
Magnum browbeater. Fuck me. Sibling rivalry will the death of them. The what? Big stick. I can make a big stick. And I need dog hair. Okay, everything else I have. Where to get dog hair again? In the village as well? So I have the morsel I need. Ooh, excuse me. The dog, the graveyard's easiest to find. Poor thing. Clipped off so much fur. There we go. It pays to be a loot goblin.
This old beating singer serves me well these long years, but she gets an upgrade and I shouldn't I? There you go.
So it takes a few test swings with a new cudgel, making you duck for safety.
Aha! That's more like it. Solid build, perfect balance.
You won't be needing that cracked old stick anymore. I'll just take it off your hands.
Huh? Sure, whatever. It's as good as firewood now.
She ignores you and goes looking for the pine cones of small animals to take a swing at. Luckily, she's slow and her eyes are bad. Oh. One down, two to go. For this feast to go off without a hitch, I'll need to gather something important from that swinish middle sister. And we did! The Tall Pigs Club. You chop up the well-weathered cudgel into bite-sized pieces and offer them to the small effigy. It wastes no time gobbling up the bits of wood and crunching them to splinters. Satisfied with its second meal of sticks, the simulated pig rumbles and once again grows in size. This ham's almost ready for dinner. Just needs one more helping of soul food. Something special from the brutish butcher will be the last ingredient I need. Big Pig's Whetstone. Okay, I need to talk to her first. I also need a sippy. Or two. You see the enormous swine hacking apart a haunch of meat with a cleaver. Its dull and chipped blade has clearly seen better days. She sneezes heavily before wiping a glob of snot with the back of her hand.
You again? What do you want now?
As a dutiful employee, I've been taking it on myself to improve your meat business. That whetstone of yours looks like it's not doing a great job of keeping your tools sharp. She raises an eyebrow at the worn slab of a grindstone sitting on the countertop.
Suppose it might be time to replace the old girl.
Just think of how much more brutal you could be with a brand new sharpener. Magic Sharp XL. Rabbit's foot. There we go. I knew I needed goblin snot. Okay, and a gnome hat. Gnome hat needs a puzzle box, which I can make. And turkey gizzard. I will need also goblin snot. The goblins fear. That's Pelasgider snoot. Goblins fear the dreadful doll. So then probably go at them with a hatchet? I don't fucking know. It's the docks. No. Good night, Sebastian. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so the field. There's a gnome around there, actually. There's the hat. Right, to the forest. The bees. That's the forest. A bees. Okay. Collecting all the wood I can find on the way. And these two. Hog's big but cowardly at heart. Rattle! There we go. More goblin snot. Lovely. That frog can go. Right. To the mountain. A rabbit's foot. But apparently I can also get wood here, so... It's a bunny wabbit. Need 3, don't I? Okay. Let's get some more wood. There's another bunny. no wood. Robbed. Okay, so lucky strop. Done. Wait, turkey gizzard stone in the fields. I need the digestive tablets. There we go. Okay. We're almost there, chat. I believe. Believe. That's what you get. Stupid thing. There we go. Magic Sharp XL. Sweet. Also, ouchies. Food. To the market. All right. Let's fatten up this piggy real good. He is a Magic Sharp XL. So slowly grinds the blade of her cleaver across the new whetstone, sending flecks of rust flying. She plucks a hair from her own chin and tests the keenness of the edge by splitting it in half. You also need to disappear off the bed, so I'm incredibly tired and you need to get better sleep. No worries, Ron, you go get the sleep. Thank you for hanging out. So, fun fact, this is a type of adhesive which is peelable with very high viscosity. It's used to attach things like CDs to magazine covers called troll snot. Oh, yeah, I know the stuff. Oh, love that. Thank you for that fun fact. Oh, I can't remember her voice. It's fine. Not bad at all. Go on, take this old stone and throw it in the trash bin. Is this just an old brick? No wonder it didn't sharpen anything. Did you just grab a brick from a random house to sharpen her fucking cleaver? Jesus. Alright then. This ham is almost ready for dinner. She wants my helping of soul food. Something special from that brutish butcher will be the last ingredient I need. A symbol of sympathetic magic. The big pig's whetstone. You toss the old brick into the effigy's ravenous maw and it cracks it to dust within moments. With its final meal of bricks, the Polajan simulacrum swells to monstrous proportions. A rattling laugh chills your blood as the old man's spirit looks upon your work.
Ah, what a proper beggar's feast this is. Thank you for the kind gesture, but I still don't see how this will bring justice to those wretched swine.
Just you wait. I have to fire up the barbecue first. I need more. I need more fireflies. Son of a bitch. I was just there. Okay, fine. We'll go back. Gobble, gobble. Wood. There we go. Sweet. Wood? Wood. Wood. Would if I could. Just don't want splinters, you know? Where's my portal? Hey little fella, have you seen my— oh, never mind. This is the one.
Alright, barbecue time.
Fire! Striking a spark into the pit, you set the tinder alight. You take a step back, watching the orange flames leap high into the air. You're off to bed as well. Good night, Nixoy. Thanks for hanging out. Watch an effigy blackens as you tend the fire and fuss over the coals. A succulent aroma begins to waft on the wind. The old man licks his translucent lips hungrily.
I swear I can almost smell a delicious roast. Ah, only it were real.
Over the sound of crackling logs, you hear a crowd of footsteps come paddling down the road towards the cooking pit.
Over here! Anyone smell something good? And the others, my friends, you've come back.
Ghost! Oh, wait, is that old man McGraw?
Saying ain't so old timer.
He never showed up for morning act, can we all fear the worst?
It's true. I ended up as pig food. Can you believe that? Or you would all face the same fate as me. However did you escape the hog farm?
What was the strangest thing? Swine's sister started complaining about the weather being too hot, even though it was pretty chilly if you ask me. All of a sudden they brought her out into the woods, squealing all the way, left the gate wide open and everything. And we smelled something delightful in the breeze. I couldn't resist. It's been so long since we had anything other than pig slop. Gosh, that smells so good. It's a barbecue. Where'd you get all that food? Biggest hammers! There we go. In place of the bricks, sticks, and straw, the porch and effigy has split into a mountain of delectable sizzling meats.
Sausage, bacon. It all looks so delicious. What a wonder. It truly is a feast. Thank you.
What did I tell you? Enjoy yourself a little while longer and be at peace. The starving crowd happily helps themselves to the feast, cheering, laughing, and praising the old ghost's name. You see something twinkle among the cooling coals of the cooking pit. Warm to the touch, you pick out a piece of greasy gristle from the suit. On closer inspection, it appears to be 3 separate chunks, 1 fat piece, 1 long piece, and 1 small piece. The souls of the pigs. The souls of the stag, hog, hogs, and wolf rattle in your pack like angry insects. That's the last of these villains. Now it's time to put an end to this wretched business with the goat. Alright, goat. Time to fulfill the contract. And release my wife. The goat paws the floor with a cloven hoof. You have returned. I was beginning to grow impatient. I would have thought patience to be one of your strong suits, but don't fret. Brought you the last of your souls. Delicious, are they not? You know what to do. The shrine awaits an offering, a golden feather. Shimmering sensations of the hawk wash over you. The nib of a quill scratching on parchment, coins clinking, the sharp snap of a closing padlock. greasy gristle. Your eyes water at the smell of the hogs, grunting swine and buzzing flies. A cleaver falls onto a wooden block. Blood, bone, meat. Royal crystal. A chill runs through your fingers, stacks sockets into the wall. Condescending laughter, schemes in the snow, pride, arrogance, hubris. A wolf fang. Your mind sinks into shadow in the presence of the wolf. Soft footfalls paddling through dried leaves, hot breath, big eyes, sharp teeth. The collected souls vibrate with an incandescent intensity. They seem to melt into their recesses, boiling away into tiny pinpricks of starlight. Soon, nothing remains of them except 12 smoldering scorch marks on the stone wall.
Ah, well done. That's that. Our contract is fulfilled. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Hang on, what about your end of the deal? You said you would return my memories to me.
Did I? Well, perhaps I misspoke. You never really had any to begin with, my dear.
What are you talking about? I just don't remember them. I woke up and...
Me? Yeah. That sounds about right. Your very first memory.
What? But you told me that I brought this sleeping maiden to you. That I asked you to save her soul.
Oh, what I meant to say is she came to me. She asked me to save her own soul. So very easy to get confused. You, really, what's the difference?
Dawning realization creeps over you like ice water.
She's me!
Oh, fuck.
Life was cut short, whether by the wolf's fangs or the hog's cleaver, or under the weight of a dozen other wrongs, I do not know. But in desperation, she called out to me, so we struck a deal. I would save her soul in exchange for theirs. 1 for 12. But it's not like I could let her go and collect them themselves. She needed to stay here, you see, as insurance.
So what then? You created me? Is that it? To collect those souls on her behalf?
Well, I should say she created you. Snipped off a piece of herself to do it. It was all worked out in the contract, of course. And now that contract is fulfilled. And out nicely for everyone, I'd say. So have you, I mean she, have been eating it out another bind, don't hesitate to give me a shout. Ta-ta for now.
A room fills with a flash of blinding light. You blink, and the goat is gone, leaving only a goat-shaped hole in the world. Slowly, you turn to face the sleeping maiden. You feel sluggish and heavy. You take a strained step towards the gilded coffin. You your legs snap like dry twigs and you crumple to the floor. The cauldron is the last to fall. It resounds with a hollow clang as it bounces off the ground. You slowly open your eyes and see the vaulted ceiling of the hall. You raise your hand to touch the clear crystal surface of the gilded casket. The glass lid slides open effortlessly and you swing your legs to sit up. The marble floor is smooth and cold under your bare feet. You stoop down to pick up the familiar metal cauldron. Slowly, memories come back at its touch. It was not my wife, it's me! Thank you for the goat emote. It's me! We did it, chat. This was nice. Holy shit! This was such a nice game. I really enjoyed that, chat. Nice. And almost 4 hours in again, too. Thank you for hanging out with me, for playing this with me. Really appreciate you. This was lovely. Oh my, I'm watching myself. Let's see who we can go say hello to, shall we? Let's see. Ooh, you're playing a game that I've played by myself, not on stream though. But yeah, why not? Let's go say hi to Twisted Bobby. Twisted Bobby's playing Hue, which is also a lovely puzzle game that plays with color. So yeah, grab some raid text if you wanna, friends. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate you all. Thanks for everyone who stuck around after the raid. And for the follows and for the biddies and just, you know, for the good time. I had a good time. I'll be back on Friday with crafts. I have to see exactly what we're gonna do. I'm still working on the feet. They'll need some painting, and then I need to see what I can do of George's costume on stream. What is, you know, entertaining enough to watch. But we'll find out together on Friday, why don't we? All right? I hope to see you there. And then on Saturday, we'll pick a new game. Pick a new game. I'm excited. Yeah. All right, friends. Grab some raid text if you wanna while we go over to Bobby's. And remember, take care of yourselves. Take care of your spoons. And I'll see you all around in the realms of Twitch, all right? I love you all. Bye-bye.